What's going on, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich podcast. How are we doing today?
What's happening, bro? Happy Sunday.
Not much, man. Happy Sunday.
So, just to let the audience know, we got permission from the wives, and we're able to borrow the credit card and upgrade the graphics.
Yeah.
Got a nice little intro piece going on there.
$75.
Woo, got it. We had to do some finagling to get that, but it's all because of viewers like you. We really appreciate it. So make sure to drop that follow, tell your friends, give us a like, check us out on YouTube. Let's get into the content, bro.
Let's get into it. All right. So the first up, always, this month is Keeping the Peace.
Keeping the peace, bro. Keeping the peace with Peacemaker. Yeah.
Oh, man. This, they have not disappointed in any episode so far.
It was so good.
It was so funny. I mean,
this episode was so good.
The whole PowerPoint thing. So it was called Monkey Dory. Okay, so first off, the episode's called Monkey Dory. Okay, so let's just get that in there. It's episode 5 of Peacemaker, and I feel like it's trucking along good.
It's trucking along nicely, bro.
The team has a lot of turmoil going on. Like Peacemaker's pissed off at Economos.
Yeah.
And, everybody's just, there's a lot of tension going on. They're not really connected as a team.
No. Which is going to be like the end result for, kind of deal, I feel.
Sure. Yeah. I feel like they kind of got it like at the call after they did the mission and stuff like that. They kind of like got together and
they were doing the selfies and stuff like that. So, little team vibing.
That's right. It was cool. So the whole PowerPoint thing was hilarious. Just the fact that he was ragging on him was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And writing notes to him and stuff and holding it up. And then him just kind of like getting all the rage out about his dad and then going off with the list of people.
Yeah.
Joe Montana,
LeBron
Ozzy
James,
Osbourne,
Taylor Swift.
The what was it? The Red Tiger from Voltron.
The thing is, he had a point. He could have literally chose anybody.
Yes, he could chose anybody
except to stir the bee's nest. In essence,
kick the bee's nest. Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
For sure. And the whole locker room penis talk was hilarious.
So funny, bro.
So he's like, what am I supposed to stare at a towel?
He's like my homie Vaney McVainerson.
Yeah, he said I'm the gypsy of dicks instead of palms. So he gives everybody funny names based off their dicks, which was pretty funny.
That was like hilarious, bro.
Yeah. He's like, oh, who, Prince Charming? Your brother's like, why is he Prince Charming?
Yeah.
It was because his penis was shaped like a scepter. It's crazy. So as they're driving over to the mission to go check out to see this butterfly place, they start listening to some music and they're getting into like everybody's tastes and stuff, and then they throw out Hanaway Rocks, and you see Economos has the 11th Street Kids tattooed on.
Yeah, he's like a hardcore fan,
which is cool, and then they see something right there that they're bonding over because they're already like kind of at each other's throats.
Mm-hmm.
So then the whole chainsaw thing,
like going in,
Vigilante wants to kill somebody with a chainsaw.
And I thought that was hilarious. Him just saying that. He's just like, yeah. And she's like, are you serious? We're like trying to do like a stealthy mission, and like, that's just like ridiculous. Like it's crazy. Like they even had the chainsaw in the truck. You know what I'm saying? So obviously it's an option. So you can't get too mad that that's what he picked.
Yeah, you can't get too mad.
You
can't get too mad. But Peacemaker, he was ready for this mission, and he had that cool new helmet.
Yeah.
So he had
he's got a couple cool new helmets. So like, and the X-ray one was super cool because like, I wouldn't even have thought to
Yeah, but you can see all the butterflies from far away.
Butterflies, man. That's crazy.
So he goes into this, box plant or whatever it is, and he just starts guns ablaze and just blasting the little old lady's head off. I mean, the kill count was like ridiculous, you know. It was so
awesome.
cool. And then he mixed that warhead thing with
well,
like
she
a
thought
grenade.
he was gonna go. She thought he was gonna go in all quiet and stuff, and he was just like, "Bow, bow," like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because he didn't have too much of a kill count like in the last episode or so, you know. So this one like kind of made up for it, and like he was just crushing him, dude, crushing him.
Oh, dude. I mean, like he basically like solidified himself on the team, you know, and showed that like he means business. He can help them out, you know, because like Harcourt and who was it? Who's the other person? Vigilante. They got stuck in with the gorilla.
The gorilla,
so
bro.
That was awesome.
And
so
now
it was
we know that, you know, butterflies can be in anything. They can be in a dog. They can be in a parakeet. They could be
in a chihuahua.
They could be in, you know, whatever. You know, so the gorilla was cool.
Yes.
So cool.
It was like a little hat tip to like Gorilla Grodd, because like I guess like in the DC world they do have a lot of like super gorillas or like super animals type thing, you know. So, you know, I mean, in Gorilla there's like a whole world that Gorilla Grodd like goes to. It's all super gorillas, you know. So
badass
gorillas. Yeah. So it was like a cool little like hat tip to it. Maybe they couldn't get the rights to Grodd, but they like, you know, they had a gorilla, which was awesome. And you know, you see everybody trying to fight it. You know, they're shooting at it.
And he's whooping ass too. Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely tough to take down, man.
Yeah, and then Economos comes out with the chainsaw right through the gorilla, which was nuts.
It was nuts,
that was like the thing that really like glued the team together, and they saw that they can like count on one another. And
well, he
like
earned
that.
like Peacekeeper's respect right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something badass, and like, you know, Peacemaker's just like that kind of guy. Is like, if you do something badass in front of him, he's like wants to be your friend.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
Sure.
And
for sure,
he just did it. So I think
he was all mad at Vigilante. Vigilante was like, "Oh, he should have tossed me the chainsaw, and then I could have did it.
I could have did it." It's like I was literally just saying that like 15 minutes ago.
I was like, "Shut up, Thimble."
Oh my god, dude! I love Vigilante. I think he's like, it's crazy too because like they're all such good characters in their own ways. You know, even like his dialogue with the chick, you know, asking her to go upstairs or like to go hang out and have some drinks or whatever. She's like,
yeah,
She's like, "Are you gonna try to fuck me?" He's like, no.
Yeah, she's like, "Are you gonna try to convince me that your dick is a lesbian?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, my dick is a lesbian.
It is, but I'm not gonna use that tonight."
He's like, "That gorilla broke my dick." So.
Yeah. So that whole conversation with them were funny too, because he's also opening up to her about like the hardcore shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to get over his baggage, you know.
That's right.
He's got a lot of baggage.
He does. You know, she saw the picture of his brother or whatever, so that, you know, came up. What was up with that weird drink, the peace train? I wonder if anybody's gonna make that and try it.
I don't know, man.
He said the ingredients for a reason. It was like, you know, vermouth, vinegar, yak butter, something else.
Yak butter, bro.
Yeah,
like
yak
butter. That's gross.
Oh,
you nobody mess with yak butter. Nobody's messing with yak. That's like crazy.
Yeah, no, that's nuts. But I'm sure somebody's gonna try to make the peace train drink.
At least make it look like it, you know.
Yeah,
so, for sure. But well, it's crazy because like they didn't blow up that whole facility. They just blew up like a little part of it. So I feel like they could have did a little bit more damage there.
Yeah, I think they could have too, but the whole point was they were just supposed to go there for a reconnaissance. You know, they were supposed to just go look, and then they found all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So they grabbed what they could, you know, and that was that.
Yeah.
But you know, then what's her face? She plants the diary. That was nuts.
Yeah.
She planted the diary. I mean, she's Amanda Waller's daughter, you know. So
and we know that she's like involved a little bit deeper than what she seems to be.
Yeah.
You know.
She definitely is. But you know, then you see she feels all bad and stuff about it, you know, and she's calling her girl or whatever. And then, you know, at the very end, You know, she puts on the Peacemaker X-ray helmets, and you know, she sees that, you know, their boss is a butterfly.
Yeah, and then he attacks like instantly, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
cool show,
insane.
dude. It's a cool show. I'm really digging it. Very much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking forward to every episode. Hopefully we get it like 10, 12. You know, I know we say that about everything we watch, and it's always like 6.
Yeah,
It's
no, I don't
8.
think so. I think we looked
It's like,
last week. I think we're getting 8.
we're getting 8. Okay.
Yeah, unless they just haven't revealed, you know, the rest of it yet. No, it looks like we're just getting 8.
Just getting 8. Okay.
Well, I mean, they gave us like pretty much like 3 right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
that was kind of cool.
Maybe the reasoning why it's so short is because they're already trying to get the rest of the episodes for season 2 in. You know what I mean? Because John Cena, he's a busy guy.
Yeah.
And I was watching an interview with him the other day, and you know, I guess at one point in his career, he like started talking just a little bit of trash about The Rock, like, how you gonna be a wrestler and an actor and you're not here to, like, you know, for the fans and for your title and for everything like that. And like, he's doing that now. So he's like, how do you feel? And he's like, well, he's like, I didn't know, and I take it back.
Yeah.
You know, like, and he's like, I'm exactly doing that now.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I'm doing what I need to be doing. And, you know, like, I mean, I'm sure he's stretched pretty thin, you know, but this is something new to like everybody. They're like, all right, so we have a movie that comes out and it's successful or not successful, but we have a character in that movie. Let's make a show.
Yeah.
You know, and it's pretty cool
because people
like,
talk, man, you know, like the forums light up. Like,
well, it seems like DC is kind of listening. All these people are listening. I feel like it started with that Sonic thing, you know, like
that
they came out with Sonic, and the thing looked horrible. And, you know, like the fans, you know, let them know,
like trashed it immediately.
Yeah, it looked bad.
It was terrible.
And, you know, they listened to the fans for, you know, I don't know if it's the first time, but, you know, like before a movie, and then they, you know, they took their sweet ass time.
Yeah, they changed everything. They changed everything.
That movie's money. It's gold. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
I can't wait to part 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say the second one's gonna be awesome too.
Man. Like April 8th.
April 8th, really? Oh, that's soon. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll be talking about that when that comes out for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, so Peacemaker kind of like ended on a cliffhanger, and you know, I'm excited for it though still, and I feel like I just can't wait till like Thursdays are coming around. You know, like I'm just really excited.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the first thing I watch.
I need to watch it. I need to watch it twice next week instead of, because like I watched it, I think on Thursday, either Thursday or Friday this week. So it's just like, I like to watch it like right before we kind of talk about it, because like there's so much stuff, and there's also so much stuff that you catch like the second time around, you know.
Right. Absolutely. No, I usually watch the episodes twice. I watch it once and then I watch it with my wife. So, you know, I watched it twice this week, and yeah, man. I mean, like I'm liking the way that I'm doing it. I usually watch it like on Thursday. Usually either I'll watch it Thursday twice because now she's caught up, you know, or I'll watch it like Thursday and Friday, you know. So give a little space.
I like it. Well, we'll see this week. You know, what's up with the gang, and you know, because obviously
11th Street kids,
the monkey's out of the bag on Mern, you know. So
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Is what it is. All right. Well, let's keep it moving.
All right, but that was keeping the peace with Peacemaker.
Sure.
All right, so we got some cool news. We got a lot of stuff going on today. So it's not just going to be Peacemaker and Boba Fett today. We're also going to like really get into some other cool stuff. There was a lot of stuff that happened this week. So
lots of stuff that happened this week.
So the first thing that we see is Daniel Radcliffe is going to play Weird Al Yankovic in a biopic on Roku. So this is interesting. I mean, like, I didn't know that Daniel Radcliffe could sing. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, you know, like, I'm interested to see him in the costume and the character.
The hair. You got to have the iconic hair.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of like weird like picks for people. He wouldn't have been my first pick. I mean, if anything, I think Weird Al could have played himself.
Yeah, Weird Al looks like he's like 30. You know what I'm saying? And
it looks great.
He's the guy that ages down. He's the true Benjamin Button story. You know,
that's
so.
right.
But it's gonna be funny, man. You know, like
Yeah,
UHF was weird. You know, it was
right.
a Weird Al movie. You know, like exactly how you would think it would be.
Sure, but I think this is going to be just a little bit different. I don't know how much of a comedy this is going to be. I mean, it is called Weird, but I think it's going to be about the earlier days and him just like trying to make it as a parody artist, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
That
we'll find out.
that yodels and does all kinds of crazy stuff.
And does all kinds of polka music.
Polka music,
Yes.
yeah, man. Polka.
Yes. One of the most famous genres of music, polka.
Polka. Hey, John Candy, you know, he was the polka king. You know,
Almost spit on my tea, bro.
Yeah, he had hits like Polka, you know. You get it?
Oh my god, that's too funny. All right, so what we got next?
All right, so next we got the Halo trailer, bro. So today during the football games, they dropped the Halo trailer for the new show coming out on Paramount Plus. I don't know when the date is coming out, but it looks so good. Oh
Yeah,
my god,
great.
it looks so good.
It looks great. They said it's not going to be 100% canon.
It's gonna be a lot of CGI. It looks like a lot of CGI, you know.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But the costumes look great.
He sounds like the Mando.
Yeah, it sounds like Mandalorian for sure.
And
they didn't show his face, but they showed his butt. So I noticed that.
There you go. They showed his back. They showed his back. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, like, come on.
Hey, you know,
Come
what are you gonna do? And the Master Chief, I don't think he ever takes his helmet off. But you know, he's fighting the Covenant dudes, and the Covenant dudes are like way bigger than him, man. So it's like for him to like sit there and like duke it out with a couple of them, like close range fighting and stuff, dude. It's gonna be so good. It's like
a lot of explosions.
It looks like what Boba Fett should be. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get into that once we get into Boba Fett and stuff like that. But like,
yeah,
dude,
but it does look really good.
So
it's gonna be on Paramount Plus. And I feel like this is going to be the show that really locks it in for them.
They're going to get a lot of new subscribers because of this show.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like they're really going to like, they're going to kill it. They're going to make some money, and hopefully they're going to give us some more cool stuff. Now, I did see a thing in Fortnite banter news that Paramount just signed a deal with Epic Games for the Ninja Turtles.
For Ninja Turtles, yeah.
So recently they just put pizzas in the game, Fortnite,
and then there was
you can like throw it down.
Yeah, then there was like a leak or something like that too.
Well, they've been talking about the turtles for a while in the game. A couple other characters. It's like, well, how come this isn't in it? How come this isn't it? You know, like they got licenses for things.
Yeah.
If they have a license for Batman, they have a license for Robin.
And they're making I was gonna say, and they're making money. See, now DC's weird because DC. Like the reason why they had a real hard time getting that universe together is because they're all individually owned by different people. So where like Marvel, like Stan Lee owned everything, you know, like he was literally a part of everything, and to where DC, it's like completely different. You know, like Batman and Superman, for you to make that collab happen, you got to pay two people. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like one person, you know. Or however many, because some are co-created as well.
Sure. Stuff, so. I guess that's why we don't have like a Batmobile in there or anything like that, because it doesn't make sense. You have Batman, you don't got a Batmobile.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
Who knows?
And I got Ghostbusters and I don't have the Ecto 1.
I know. You would think that would be so cool to like drive around in that thing.
Right? Write it down, Epic.
Come on, bro.
I want to see these things. I want to see a DeLorean.
They know what they're doing now. They're making a ton of money, and they're putting
Knight Rider.
They're putting a ton of license in there. You know, the Marvel stuff's super cool. The
Scooby van.
Cool. The Scooby van would be cool. Oh, it would be so cool to be like Shaggy.
You know, they need to put motorcycles in that shit too. Instead of the ATVs, it'd be cool with motorcycles. That'd be what's up.
I'm sure we'll eventually get them.
We gotta get them, man. We gotta get them.
They'll eventually like hit everything, you know. So
yeah.
But on the video game topic, I know I don't know if it was like officially announced, but they're talking about The Rock playing in a Call of Duty movie. So
Okay.
So I don't like it's like leaked stuff or whatever, you
Well,
know.
he's already in Fortnite. You know,
He's
he's
already
that
in Fortnite, so
he's the dude at the what is it?
yeah, that's right. He's got like the suit on or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff that they're doing with video games, dude. You know, like the Ready Player 2, I know is like, I don't know if like, is it shelved or pushed back or whatever. They're taking their
I don't
sweet
know.
time with it
I
though.
mean, it's a Steven Spielberg movie.
He takes his time with
He
everything,
takes
dude.
his
So
time with the stuff, but like there's so many licenses that they used in the first movie, and he just like I
it
don't
was
know if he
so
got
good.
permission for all of them,
Listen,
man.
it was
How could
so good, man. Make another one, please. I love
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I think one of the coolest parts in that one was the Chucky. That was one I just didn't expect. And they used Chucky as a weapon, just
Yeah,
like threw him, and like a whole bunch of people died.
that was so cool,
That
dude.
was so cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
We need a Ready Player 2. Let's make
we
it
need a
happen.
Ready Player 2. That would be awesome, man.
All right, so next on the list is all right, so Archive 81, bro. So I
Yeah,
watched
let's
this.
do like the Netflix stuff. Yeah.
So yeah. So last week I was like kind of flipping through and seen that, and it was like number 2 on Netflix when I seen it. And I was like, all right, well, this thing's been on here for a little while now. Let me check it out. Watched a couple episodes, turned into a couple more, turned into I like watched the whole thing that weekend.
Sure.
It was good, man. It's number 6 today. So after like that this past week, it did drop, but there was a bunch of new stuff that came out. We were talking about the Kristen Bell show came. I'm not sure if it's a show or a movie.
I think it's a show.
And then show that you're going to be talking about later. You know. So it definitely moved down a couple spots, but 6 ain't bad after a week or whatever, when it was like number 2. But it's definitely cool. It's a weird mystery kind of thriller. I'll just give a quick synopsis of
sure.
So it's about this girl in 1994. She's doing a video story on this building and all the residents of this building. I think it's in like New York. It's either New York or Chicago or something like that. It's one of those places.
Okay.
And the building has all kinds of history, and she finds out that there's like everybody's in a cult that's in the building, like eventually, and it's like crazy. So like this, so fast forward to the future, it's really about this guy who has to he restores videos or like old pictures or whatever. So like he was hired to restore all these videotapes. There's a bunch of them. So he, they put him in this special place, and he's like, looking through it. So he gets to see all the stuff that she gets to see. And obviously he's getting kind of involved with it. And there's like a supernatural effect to it, to where like they kind of have like a weird communication thing. And then it eventually gets into like, there's like an upside down world kind of deal. Like it's just crazy. It gets kind of crazy. But it's really cool. And it ends on a cliffhanger. So obviously they're going to shoot for a season 2 or whatnot.
Sure.
But there's only 8 episodes, so it's pretty cool. You should definitely.
Well, they picked a good year. I mean, 94 is like a killer year.
Yeah.
I mean, think about, there's so many movies that came out in 1994 that were like banger movies. Forrest Gump, Lion King, True Lies, Santa Claus, Dumb and Dumber, Speed, The Mask, Pulp Fiction, Three Ninjas Kickback, Ace Ventura. Come on, Airheads.
Kickback, that's the second one. Three Ninjas. The third one's Knuckle Up.
Knuckle Up. Which one has Hulk Hogan in it?
I think the third one.
The third one, Beverly Hills Cop 3. It was just such a banger year for movies. Blue Chips, remember that with Shaquille O'Neal?
I don't remember that.
No. Blind Justice. What else we got? There's so many. Camp Nowhere. That was a great movie.
Well, listen, you had Forrest Gump, bro. Like that's
Forrest Gump. I had you at Forrest Gump.
You had me at Forrest Gump.
The Crow, bro.
Oh, the Crow. The Crow was so good.
Mighty Ducks 2, bro. Oh my God, there's so many.
Oh, Mighty Ducks 2. Yeah, we'll be talking about that here in a little bit too.
All right, yeah. Ed Wood. There's so many movies in 1994. Like you said it, I was like, yo, that's such a banger year for movies. Like seriously. Highlander 2 or 3. That wasn't a good one. Highlander 2, is that right? House Party 3. Dreams.
You make House Party 2 look like House Party 3.
Interview with a Vampire. Oh my God,
Oh, man.
that's crazy. There's
It
a
is a good
lot
movie.
of good movies. Leprechaun 2, bro. Did I say Lion King already? Lion
Yeah.
King, Little Women, Major League 2,
Major League 2, bro. What's
Maverick.
what's what's Charlie Sheen's name in it? Oh,
Oh, I don't
I can't even
remember.
remember.
Naked Gun 33 and a third, bro. Final insult.
What?
Oh my God, yeah, no, banger of a year for movies for sure. If you're ever doing like a like themed party, 1994 would be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's definitely a banger of a year. All right, so I'm gonna skip the list a little bit, and I'm gonna
Okay,
talk
sure.
about my Netflix thing.
Sure.
All right, so while you were telling us about Archive 81,
Wild Thing.
uh,
That was Charlie Sheen's
uh
and Major. I couldn't remember it for the life of me.
sure. Well, there's a new show out there. It's called All of Us Are Dead. It's on Netflix. It's a Korean zombie drama.
Dun dun
Um,
dun.
it's not a comedy or anything like that. It's definitely got some bucks behind it for sure. The special effects are great. It's
Okay.
gory. It's a fun zombie television show. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna, be, like how many seasons or whatever. I don't
Mhm.
anticipate it being like a Walking Dead where it has like 47 and a half seasons.
Now, where does it stack up against like Kingdom? Because you've watched Kingdom like recently, so
It's definitely more. It's fast paced for
okay.
sure. Like they don't. There's no like wait time really in it. I mean, I want to say within the first 5 minutes, you see like a kill, and you learn just like a little bit about the zombies and
Okay.
what kind of zombies they are. They're not like brain zombies or anything like that. They're running. They have full strength.
Fast
Like
zombies.
fast zombies that are just looking to infect,
That's the
not.
worst kind of zombie. That's like one of the
Yes,
worst kind of zombies.
they're not like staying there and like eating somebody. They're like
Mm.
just taking a bite, running along, taking a bite,
Yep.
run. And these kids like aren't killing them either. So like I'm only on episode 3,
Okay.
but I could say it's like a super 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 wild ride. Just came out yesterday. I really didn't get a chance to watch as much as I wanted to,
Hmm.
but I can say that it's super gory. It's fun. It's
Okay.
got, it's got some bucks behind it for sure. So like the special effects and the way that the zombies like transform is really cool and disturbing.
Hmm.
So like they have like the backwards bending and stuff. Like all
Okay.
these people, like very like bone crunchy and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's cool. It's very very cool. I mean like right now I can't give it a grade, but I could definitely say I'm super interested, and it's like
Okay.
the new show that I'm watching for
All
sure.
right.
So
Well, it's on the top 10 for Netflix. Obviously, like we were talking
yeah,
about it before, it definitely pushed back the Archive 81. So I think it's
right.
like 3 or something right now.
Yeah,
3 or
it's
4.
on 3.
Okay.
I anticipate it'll be number 1 by tomorrow, probably
Oh,
once people get a chance to watch it, because it's definitely like it's something new that we haven't had in a while.
mhm.
And people I would say are kind of not afraid, but like they don't want to be so associated with the zombie stuff, because like Walking Dead is like such a big force in it, like it
Mhm.
really is. And like to go in the same category as them as a television show for zombies is kind of tough, like a
Yeah,
drama
for sure.
zombie show. But yeah, I'm excited for it, and it's definitely just a fun ride
All
for
right.
sure.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I'll check it out this week. I'll probably at least give an episode or two down, and go from there. Obviously, if I get interested in it, I'll just play through.
Yeah, I don't think you, if you can get past the first episode, I don't think you can not watch the second one, because it like just ends in such a way where you're like, fuck, I gotta see what
Gotta
happens.
watch it. Gotta watch it, man.
And that's how these shows are
that's
designed
how they get
nowadays.
you, man. That's how they
Yeah.
get you. They're good at it. So.
But Netflix is going to be dropping a lot of new stuff. They just ended that Cobra Kai show not that long ago,
Hmm.
and that was really cool. It's fun to see these shows. And like we're definitely very spoiled with like the streaming, like you just keep binging and watching and watching and watching.
Oh,
But it
no.
puts you in a show hole super fast, and you need like tons of shows to like really get in there, so you don't really have so much of a
Yeah.
gap,
No, for
you
sure.
know.
No, I
And
came across my
yeah.
first streaming problem today. So
Uh-oh.
like, and I have like all of them, okay?
Right.
Like literally all of them. and I don't have Fox. And like I went to watch the football game today, and it was like I was like, all right, well, I bet you if I go to the app, like if I went to the app on my phone, I could watch it fine, no problem. Streams it perfect. If I go on my TV to the app, they're like, nope. You know, they give me an hour. They're like, here's an hour. So I got to watch an hour of it, and then it just cut off on me. And I was like, dude, it's just like, come on, dude. It's like literally like the game before the Super Bowl, and like you're just not gonna show it. Like, come on, man. Like, that's just crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
But you know, in that regards, you know, Cincinnati Bengals and the LA Rams won today. I know we don't talk about sports much, but it's obviously the Super Bowl, so
yeah,
they'll be in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. It should be a pretty good game, man. I watched a little bit of both games today. You know, both teams are really good, man. So it should be a good Super Bowl.
It's gonna be a ton of money to be made for sure. A lot of cash money.
Oh yeah, the commercials.
Gonna be betting,
you know,
the commercials.
I was gonna say
we'll
probably do a segment on the commercials. Obviously, probably not that night, but
yeah, no, we'll do the day after or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
like that week or something like that.
Yeah,
and yeah, we'll do something like that so we can go over to commercials because Super Bowl commercials are always cool. Halftime, you got like Dr. Dre and Eminem, Mary J. Blige and Snoop. You know, so it's like I love all the memes that are like, so they're playing football at the Snoop concert. You know, that's weird. You know, so
that's super funny. Yeah, no, that'll be cool. But yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot of cash flowing around for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, like FanDuel and all those sports and betting apps and stuff like that.
Big money weekend for the Super Bowl, man. So.
Big money.
Big money.
All right. What you got next? Number 5.
What you got? Oh yeah, let's talk about the Neil Young. So Neil Young, man. Rest in peace. We don't have a death this week, but we do rest in peace Neil Young's Spotify money. let's just say that.
Oh man, right, what do you do now?
Just to give a synopsis down, you know what I'm saying? So Neil Young just came out of the woodworks. Okay, came out of the woodworks. Like, you know, Joe Rogan minding his own business, is doing what he does. You know, Neil Young comes out and he's like, listen, I don't like Joe Rogan. I don't like that he's on Spotify. I'm on Spotify. And it's either Joe Rogan or me. Okay. And now
what is this, like 8th grade relationship?
I know, right? It's like weird. And I thought and I knew what was going to happen, but I thought Spotify would have been a little bit quicker at doing it. They waited like a day or so, you know? And then right. Like, fuck you, Neil Young. That was pretty much it. Like, you know, it was just, Joe Rogan is like, has such a following. He has so many guests. He's relevant. You know, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Neil Young is like literally like within 10 years of probably not being around anymore. Let's just, you know, let's just throw that out there. He's old, dude. You know, nobody listens to his shit. Now, the crazy part about it, okay, so the crazy part about it is that Neil Young didn't make this decision on his own. Okay.
Right. Somebody told him to do it.
There's like a room full of people who discussed this at some point in time and like put a timeline together and say, this is what's going to happen when we do this. You know, kind of gauging. You could pick different options. It can go either way. But how did they come to the realization of like, this is the way to go about it, and that's the best for his image at his age? You know what I'm saying? It's just like
picking fights.
To be picking fights with like a demographic. You know what I'm saying? Like
a number one demographic.
Like a number one demographic, dude. He's like crushing it, dude. You know, it's just like so weird for them to do that. They're like, all right, it sounds like a great idea. Let's do a personal attack on Joe Rogan, you know. And the weird part is, okay, so you mean to tell me that Neil Young agrees with everything else on Spotify?
Just not Joe Rogan.
Just not Joe Rogan. Just he's the only one. He agrees with everything else. He likes Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, and he likes all the podcasts that talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. There's millions of podcasts on there.
Yeah.
You know, millions of songs and all that stuff. He agrees with it all. 100%.
Except for Joe Rogan.
Except for Joe Rogan. It just makes no sense, dude.
Maybe it was a bad publicity stunt or something.
What it's gonna do, and I know all publicity is good publicity or whatever, but like I guarantee this time next year he's gonna look at like his January numbers and be like, "Fuck, man, I lost a lot of money doing this." Like he's gonna lose the money, and it was just a stupid battle. It's just pointless, stupid, pointless battle.
Stupid, pointless battle.
So it is what it is.
Well, speaking of stupid and pointless battle, let's get into chewing the fat.
All right. Oh man.
Oh, what a funny lead-in.
Yeah, no, that was a perfect lead-in, man.
All right, so chewing the fat. So this week's episode of Book of Boba Fett was probably the best episode. And the reason why it was probably the best episode was because Boba Fett wasn't even
in it.
It was a Mandalorian episode. It's a Mando episode. Let's be real. Like they led up to Grogu. We saw the dark saber.
Yeah,
we saw we basically saw Mando become not like, he's not a Mando anymore.
Yeah.
So like, what's up with that? He's got to go drink some waters from far away.
The waters of Lake Minnetonka, bro.
Oh my God. It was definitely a hell of an episode. I mean, like they brought out like all the characters. They brought the no eyebrow lady.
All right, so since you brought her up first, I was hoping to bring up her up later. She was annoying in that episode, dude. I'm sorry. At one point, I'm like, I know, and I'm like, dude, she is just getting too much dialogue, like in screen time, man. Like, come on, man.
She's gonna be the next Halloween costume, bro.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
Kids gonna shave their eyebrows off and get like a Bob Ross
when that
wig.
thing grabbed her, I was like, "Yeah, eat her." And she's just like
a little hamster, little space hamster.
Like, how's she like randomly fighting with space hamsters? Like,
I don't know.
Like, what are you doing with your life?
And then she was ready to eat it too.
I know.
Like, let's cook that shit up before
I think you'd have
gamey.
like traps by now. You live there, they're around. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
I don't know what she was thinking, but I mean, when I saw that ship, okay, yeah. Let's rewind now. Let's talk a little bit more about the beginning and the whole Mando stuff. So he comes in, guns a-blazing, comes shooting some dog space monsters.
Yeah.
And
so I was blasting.
He was blasting. He cuts off his head and brings it to the people that wanted the bounty. And
I love that line, dude. I can bring you in warm. That is like the coolest line.
It's gangster. That's a gangster bounty hunter. I wonder if any like real bounty hunters, like Dog or somebody out there, who actually say that line.
But is there dead or alive bounties now? You know what I'm saying? Like they all want them. I feel like they all want them alive. Like you can't just go randomly like shoot some dude sitting like drinking coffee.
Right. But it pulls out a gun.
Whether he's a criminal or not, I don't think you can do that. All right, I'm bringing him in. And you like throw some change down, like for the waiter to clean up all the cuts. I don't think we're allowed to do that anymore.
I don't think so. It sounds like an 80s movie to me.
Check his shoes, see if they fit.
Like lines them up.
Perfect.
Oh man. So speaking of wanting other people's stuff, all right. So that the fight scene was cool in the Boba Fett episode on the bridge or whatever. That was pretty neat. They took off their backpacks, they're like ready to fight. But Mando, what's up with that? What's up with him not being able to control that saber?
It's new. He just got it. Apparently it takes some skill to wield.
I guess.
I thought it was weird too because when he first busted it out in that first fight that he did, and when he cut himself or whatever, I was like, why would he like go at you like that? And then like I didn't get that it was heavy until like they started training with it and stuff like. I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense now. Like before, I thought he was just
use it.
What's that?
Didn't he try it out before he went into battle?
I'm sure he has, but he just doesn't know how to. He doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about it. He just knows that it's like a fucking gangster ass lightsaber. really
It
heavy.
is.
You know, like
Probably one of the coolest lightsabers.
you know, but apparently, like you know, once he figures it out, it should be pretty money. You know,
Yeah,
so
that'd be cool. And then we got to find out that there was a Jedi slash Mandalorian, which was pretty cool. Little lore.
cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so like you said before, he melted down the spear because Beskar is for armor, not for a weapon. And that's not the way.
That's not the way.
He made some kind of like chain link stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like some chainmail or something like that,
Yeah.
probably for a little
Yeah.
Grogu.
For little Grogu, little baby Yoda.
He's just sitting there thinking about him, you know.
That's all he's thinking
that's
about.
My little buddy, man. I can't wait to hang out with him again. He's so cool.
He's like, how are we gonna get ratings without you?
You know, love that little baby Yoda.
That's right. That's right. So does that mean we're gonna see Luke? I mean, we saw a Rancor. We saw some Hutts.
All right, so here's my question. I'm kind of skipping a little bit. All right, so chick meets up with him, says, "Hey, I'm here, about to hire you." He's like, "Nah, that's Boba Fett. I'm gonna do that shit for free for him." You got it, fam. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Fennec Shad. Yeah.
So Boba Fett, and I know, and I'll get into this here in a minute. So Boba Fett has Mando armor, but he's not a Mandalorian. He was never a Mandalorian. Never. Okay, now I know Jango Fett fucked that up because he just happened to have Mando armor, and then Boba Fett gets Mando armor, and you know, obviously it's clearly different armor. You know, so I don't know if they're just going killing Mandos like I would imagine if he's killing Mandos, Mando shouldn't like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he was necessarily killing Mandos, but I mean, I don't know, dude. I love Star Wars. Boba Fett's great. Jango Fett's pretty cool too. Mando's awesome. But I mean, like I don't
take
really know
Mando away, it makes sense that Boba Fett, you know, and they have the same armor or whatever. But now that you've got Mando in there and they're trying to tell you like what Mandos are and stuff like that, like these two both had Mando armor, and you know,
I guess I feel like Mando's kind of always bending the rules just a little bit. Fucking took off his helmet.
Yeah.
You know, we know about that. You know, like he's always bending the rules. He had a Beskar spear.
He's gotta eat, right?
Well, he's not allowed to take it off in front of people.
Oh, in front of people.
He took it off for Baby Yoda so he could see his face, so he know what he looked like, you know. But then Luke and everybody else saw that shit too, so including Moff Gideon, right? So I don't know if that was such a smart idea. And I know they ain't gonna keep Moff Gideon in a jail cell. He's gonna come back.
He's gonna be back next season.
He's gonna be back
for sure.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So their savior to Boba Fett being crappy for 4 to 5 episodes was to give us a Mando episode. It was so crazy. Like when you told me that, I was like, yeah, but he's in it, right? And like, no, like, and then it's like Book of Boba Fett. Like, why would you like that? Was like their saving grace. I feel like they sat there and watched it. And they're like, all right, we have to like do something because it's so fucking slow. Yeah. You know, you're not gonna hate on the Mando because Mando's dope. You know, it's just, you know, like that was cool to watch because like it was like a freebie Mando episode. Like,
sure.
You know, but it was just like disappointing as like a Boba Fett episode. Like, I'm sorry, man. This series is like crazy to me. Like I was expecting some crazy stuff. Like I get that they want Boba Fett to play house and he doesn't want to be a bounty hunter anymore. But like we're watching the show because he's a badass character and he does badass things. And he blows up shit and he shoots people and he just does his thing.
Showing us the softer side, bro.
And it's dumb. And it's so dumb. It's like nobody wants to see that, dude. Nobody wants to see this the softer side of Boba Fett. Nobody.
We need more action.
You know, now I know that we're all gearing up for a war. We're gearing up for a war, but like, dude, we're 5-6 episodes in. You ain't gonna give us too much more. So, you know, you didn't even show Boba Fett this time around, and then he's been like, hanging out with Tusken Riders the entire show. Like, come on.
They're gonna bring out a bunch of stuff. I feel like they're gonna give us another appearance of Ahsoka because she's supposed to get her own series. So they're gonna get us excited for that again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why they
I
gotta
don't
rely
know.
on everybody else except Boba Fett to make the show good?
It's just the type of thing. I
Crazy.
mean, like,
It's
I
crazy
don't
to me,
know.
bro.
I don't know. I mean, like, for the Obi-Wan show to really kill it, they're gonna need a great storyline. And I hope it involves Darth Maul. If it
I think they're
doesn't,
gonna. I think they're gonna. I
it's
think
gonna
they're
be
gonna
weird.
try to tie in that the what do they call Crimson Tide?
Oh, I don't know.
Like you see the Han Solo movie, like that the syndicate that like
Oh,
Amelia
okay.
Clark works for, which
I've
is
seen it
Darth
when it
Maul's.
came out.
Okay, which is Darth Maul's thing. I think it's called like Crimson Red or Crimson Tide or something like that.
Okay.
I think they're gonna try to tie in that whole situation because they want to use her again. You know, Amelia Clark.
Sure.
Like, why wouldn't you want her to be a badass like Sith thing, whatever she was gonna be?
Yeah.
You know,
That's a cool thing to be.
it's a cool thing. Well, until you get shot in half and you get robot legs. Robot legs.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just crazy to say, like, we've talked about this for like 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Like, come on.
Dogging it.
Come on. Dogging it. Like, I'm waiting for a good episode.
I
Like,
know,
this was
I
a good
was-
episode. Like, the crappy
It
part
was.
is, it was a good episode, but I'm not going to, like, say that this was a part of, like, the series. It had nothing to do with it. Like, you could have just, like,
No.
literally said, like, in that last episode, oh, I know somebody who could help us out. And then he just show up. You didn't even need to do a Mando episode, but you did.
Yeah.
But you
But you
did.
did.
You know.
And just the fact that, like, I don't know, they made him kind of dumb. He's like, I need muscle. And she's like, do you have money? He's like, yeah, I got tons of money. She's like, I can buy, money can buy muscle. And like, he was a bounty hunter. How does he not know? How does he not know people that he can hire?
He was muscle. Like,
I don't know, man. I'm kind of over it. I'm kind
weird,
of over
right?
it.
It's weird. And I like that chick. The chick's cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I like that she's like half cyborg and stuff. You know, I
Fennec
just think
Shad, bro. Fennec
I
Shad.
I just feel like they waste a lot of time. Like that chick, like sitting there, like making the armor and stuff. That's just like forever. Like, come on, dude. Like, we get it. You're making it. You know, like now him fighting the dude was cool, man. Like the two Mandos fighting.
Yeah,
You
that
know?
was awesome. It was a cool fight scene. It was a cool episode, but like you said,
He was getting him
It's
with a
kind of-
knife. Like, dude,
it's
that
kind of
was
like robbing it to say that this was the best episode of Book of Boba Fett because it was a Mando episode.
because it was
Period.
a Mando episode.
Period.
I agree. And that is chewing the fat.
All right, so we got next on the list. All right, number 8
That's all I'm
for
gonna say
you.
about that.
Number 8 is for you.
All right, what we got? Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, so you did Nobody last week, so I watched it this week. I'm not gonna give like a full review on it. I'm just gonna kind of throw out my synopsis, however you would
Okay.
call it. All right, so the movie was good. Okay, solid movie, good action movie. Bob Odenkirk is awesome. You know, I like him in like pretty much everything he does. I don't find him believable as an action star that can go and take out like 10 people in a room. Like a Keanu Reeves plays John Wick, and you can see that, dude. Like, and I know Keanu's a little older, 20 years ago. Like, if he,
Sure.
if, you know, whatever the case.
But I felt like they made it believable because he got his ass whooped a bunch,
he did.
more than John Wick would,
John Wick gets fucked up, dude. Like,
right, but not as much. I felt like, like
John Wick gets shot and stabbed and like,
I guess you're right.
He's
I
got to
guess you're
go to
right.
that hotel and get patched up all the time. You know what I'm
he
saying?
used those coins, he used his pogs,
Yeah, he's got the slammers. He's got slammers.
Slammer collection. Oh my
You know?
god!
I
bro.
just didn't find him like believable as like this like John Wick or this like like
Sure,
Bruce
it was
Willis
a little bit of a stretch, but I felt like
style.
he pulled it off, right?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's that kind of action star, man. To like be now, could they have made him like a more like a smart action star, you know what I'm saying? But no, he was just
Right.
like, I'm just gonna go fight all these people and
Well,
like,
I think it was just because he held it in for so many years. That's why it was kind of like that. I feel like part two would be more like you're saying. He's going to be
eh,
more intelligent and whatever, you know?
I
I don't
guess
know. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't
What'd you
know.
think about Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Lloyd was cool, but I feel like literally like he would be cool no matter what he did. You know, same thing with RZA. RZA's like he's good in everything he does. He's in a bunch of movies that he's good in. He's always wearing that jacket too. Like he's always wearing like a brown leather jacket. Like, I was like, oh,
Hey, found his look, bro.
Hey man, that's good for him, man. That's cool that he was sniping and he was real cool with the quick snipe. Like I said, dude, I liked the movie.
That triple shot.
The triple shot was money, dude. It was,
and
so
the
money.
fact that Christopher Lloyd didn't believe him.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
They had to like pass the credits or something.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen past the credits. Which maybe I'll go back and check it out now. But I don't know, man. Like I said, the movie was good. It was like any other action flick that you would watch that, you know, that was pretty decent and stuff like that. You know, it's just like I just feel like he wasn't a very believable character, man. Like,
okay.
I don't know.
All right, so what would you give it?
Out of what? Out of 10?
Yeah, how many stab wounds?
How many stab wounds? Okay. I like a 7.2.
Okay.
Like I said, it was a good movie. It's a good action flick to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like they're trying to make him into something that I don't think is him. I think he's got roles in him. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they can work it out somehow.
Well, they're already saying there's going to be like a 2.
I know. I just don't see him as like a John Wick, like Bruce Willis, like dude who's gonna like, you know, fight a room full of people.
Right.
Like,
maybe he'll be wrong.
You know, with fists, you know, like
sure.
It's not like he did get a gun after a while, but it wasn't like he went in there with like bags of guns and he's just like, I'm just gonna kill everybody with guns. He's like, he wanted to go fight people. Like that was his thing. Like when he fought the gang because he was just pissed and he wanted to fight somebody. You know, because he didn't go get to fight the other dude who didn't.
I think that it's not that he's like a badass. I feel like it was the fact that he's just crazy.
Yeah.
And he's willing to do anything to win.
Yeah.
And that was like the whole thing. I mean, like, look at when he does that whole windshield or whatever it was thing when he puts the C4 on the windshield.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
That was nuts.
Yeah,
I don't know. I really liked it a lot, but yeah, it was a good movie.
No, it was fine. Like I said, it was a good movie. I just don't see him as that character, you know, to be like doing all that crap.
I got you. I thought it was funny. Everybody saw like the tattoo, like you know, and they were like, "Whoa, whoa!" That guy locked himself up in there.
See that? But now listen, all that happened, all because he thought them crackheads or not even crackheads, they were stealing shit because their kid was like on like okay, so all of that because he thought they had that little bracelet.
It wasn't because of that. I feel like it was because, you know, that was just the icing on the cake.
I know,
you know, like he's just been building.
But if he didn't go and do that,
it reminded me of Falling Down. Did you ever see that with Michael Douglas?
Yeah, and I got the same vibe from it. You know, I get it. You have a bad day and you finally snap and I get it. But, you know, and I want to see him in other things, though. You know, I think he can be in some cool movies. I just don't think it's like guns a-blazing action style movies.
Well, I mean, like, I thought it was a nice change of pace. You know, instead of getting like a Jason Statham, they got somebody that you would never think to put. Yeah. You know, like this comedian. Yeah. You know. I don't know. But anyway, all right, let's get going. What else we got? All right, so the Thing reboot. All right, so Blumhouse has been like really killing it with the horror movies. And they've been coming out with a lot of different stuff. And the newest thing that they're going to be doing is the Thing reboot with John Carpenter on board as well, too.
For sure.
So I don't know exactly if he's gonna be in charge of the whole thing. But
he's probably gonna be like a producer on it or an executive producer, right?
But just the fact that he's tied into it is really gonna, like, you know, pack the seats for sure.
Yeah.
We got a couple other new like little horror things. I also heard that there's going to be a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot
Ooh.
on Netflix.
Reboots.
Yeah, so it's gonna be I believe it's gonna be either a sequel to the reboot that they did recently.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacres out there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't watched all of them.
My favorite is the Jessica Biel one, dude. When that one came out, I was like, I guess the right age, and it was just like, I thought it was such a cool movie, man.
Sure. I mean, my favorite's the original. I do like some of the other stories with it, but what's cool and not cool about it is the fact that a lot of movies bite off that like type of thing where it's like a redneck family who were cannibals and they're killing people with chainsaws. I mean, like I could probably go on and name like 50 movies like that.
There's 100 movies like it.
Exactly. Absolutely. So it's a little tough to watch all of them, but I have watched like the originals, and you know I like the originals. I do like the Jessica Biel one.
Yeah, the Matthew McConaughey one. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I guess I like the one with Chop Top the best, because that guy is the same actor as Otis in House of Thousand Corpses.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I like that one. Was that part 2? I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a bunch of them too. I can't tell you which one.
I think it's part 2. It's with the radio station.
Okay.
He's like scratching his head with like the wire or whatever. It was like all weird. But yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be a cool horror year. I feel like little Chucky, he's carved the way and like made it so like all these horror things are gonna like,
and they're gonna do well.
Yeah.
You know,
and people are just waiting for Chucky 2 as well too. So
yeah,
that's pretty neat.
I like it. All right, what else we got, man?
So we were trucking through. Yeah, so we were talking about the Mighty Ducks earlier. So the Mighty Ducks, they have a new show on, what is it, Disney Plus. It does have Emilio Estevez in it. He plays like he owns like a hockey rink.
Okay.
And
is it out yet?
Yeah, it's been out. They have 2 seasons of it. The third one's coming out soon.
Jeez, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, it's good. It's if you like the original, you'll like this. The kids are funny. The kids are likable. It's just a new cast. Using today's problems and technology, you know, different stuff like that. They do bring back like almost no, I wouldn't say almost everybody. They bring back at least like 5 to 7 original Mighty Ducks cast members in the second season. Because the Ducks are like big in it, but it's not about the Ducks. The Ducks are like the bad guys in this one.
Okay. So they're like Iceland.
Yes. They're so basically it's like they have a really young coach. And the young coach gets paid like, you know, millions of dollars or whatever to make this the number one. The Ducks are number one, you know? So this mom, she basically is like, do we always have to be at our best? Can't the kids have fun? Like, why can't we just have
Why can't we take second place?
Yeah, like why can't we just like, you know, eat cupcakes and we don't have to be so serious about this stuff? So she came up with the name like the Don't Bothers, and that's what they were called, the Don't Bothers. And it's like they don't bother to be there or whatever it was like her thing. So yeah, it was a little weird but different, and I like the chemistry that they have in it. And you would think that like right off the bat Emilio Estevez would be right in there to help out, but no, he waits till like the very last minute.
You know, he's like that in all the movies. He's like always a jerk, like in the beginning, and then he's like, "Hell yeah, I'm not supposed to be a jerk. These are kids." And it's like, "Oh, I'm the greatest coach in the world, and I bought you guys stuff," and like, and then they all like him.
Yeah, well, it's funny because like they make it like he doesn't like hockey anymore. He's like, he owns an ice rink, but there's a big sign and it says absolutely no hockey.
Yeah.
But you know, this mom is desperate and he sees that and he wants to help her, and you know, just remember, it's pretty cool.
Coach Gordon Bombay only became Coach Gordon Bombay because it was court ordered.
What did they call him? The Minnesota Minuteman or something like that. They had a cool name for him. I forget.
But yeah, he had to coach the Ducks because it was court ordered, like probation shit. So
Yeah,
that's how he became coach.
That's how he became coach. But then he fell in love with the team and
the chick
he
that
got
came
with one of
with
their
it.
moms.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, it was like the nurse chick.
Charlie's mom, bro.
Oh yeah, Charlie's mom. That's right. He was all
That's
about Charlie's mom, bro. He was taking her out.
He was taking her out on dates and stuff.
And then the second he got that contract, he went and hung out with a bunch of like models and stuff like that. He was like quick back to it, bro. Did not disappoint.
That's Gordon Bombay for you.
Gordon Bombay, bro.
All right, so you said you wanted to show me one of those pictures. All right, so what are you gonna show me?
All right, so the story is the Mighty Duck stars Shaun Weiss, I believe.
Oh yeah, Goldberg, right?
Goldberg, okay, the one who played the goalie. All right, this is his 2 years sober, okay, which is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy was a train wreck a couple years ago, and here I'm gonna switch over to this picture. See if you guys can see this. Like this is what this dude looked like a couple years ago, bro. Like,
wow, he looked like he just like was a chimney sweep or something.
Oh my god, dude, his like face looks all messed up. He has like no body fat to him. Wow. You know, he's just like skinny.
That's sad.
So sad. So he is a little bit better now. Let me see if we can get is this this is today's picture, I guess. So he looks a lot better. And he got some new teeth.
Okay. All right.
So got teeth
he looks
back.
More like himself.
Looks more like himself. Looks like he got maybe like his nose fixed a little bit. Looks like in this one he broke his nose or something like that. Or,
right.
You know, he's definitely looking a lot better.
Well, I can tell you he wasn't in the reunion of Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, I would imagine not. So it's just crazy because like he was like he was a hefty guy. Like I believe they were all like between like 15 and 17 when they made these movies, and he was like a little bit on the heavier side, and
he was in all three, right?
He was in all of them. Yeah. So that's what drugs bad, man.
Drugs bad. Don't do drugs.
Drugs bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, man. He definitely looks nuts. That's such a transformation. Yeah, he looks like he was a chimney sweep before.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. So, all right. So, last thing on the list, man. And
I'm hungry, bro.
I know. And the only reason why I put it on the list was because I was watching a football game before, and they played the commercial during the football game, bro. Like this is, like I said, this is like a conference final right before the Super Bowl. So there are commercials that are in this that are like important, like the Halo. They dropped the Halo thing.
Sure.
So now they're doing Taco Bell, bro.
Taco Bell
is going to be the first in history fast food spot to actually do subscription food. Okay. Now you can do subscriptions with Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that, but that subscription's a little bit different. It's like $15 a month, and you don't have to pay like extra service fees or something like
right.
You know what I'm saying? So like Taco Bell is doing to where it's like a food subscription to where you give them $10 a month and you can go and get a taco a day. So 30 tacos. If you want to go to Taco Bell every day, they'll give you a taco. $10 a month.
Is it just a taco? Do they have like at least a list of like different types of tacos?
Any taco you want. Any taco you want. Like there's literally a list up, and you can go and I guess on the app and say, "Hey, I want this taco. I'll be there at 3:00 and go get your taco." You know,
so
but one
you
taco.
Can get 30 tacos.
30 tacos.
So you get one. Wow, that's crazy. But let me ask you this. I'm just gonna say this one thing. Who the fuck eats one taco?
Who eats one taco? It's genius.
One taco.
It's genious because you know what?
I can understand if I could cash in and be like, yo, let me get all 30 tacos today. Right now.
Like okay. Now, how many people
you're gonna spend more? You're gonna spend way more than $10.
You're at least gonna get a drink and some nachos or something.
Who wants just one taco?
How many people are gonna pay the $10 and don't even go 10 times?
At least 1 million people.
At least 1 million people.
which is like money in the bank for them.
Money in the bank, bro. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Subscription food, man. So and I feel like that may be something going forward with these fast food chains to be like buy our like card where it's like you could recharge it or whatever, because like Starbucks kind of does that with their app. Like you can load money on their app and you can like purchase your stuff through there, just go and pick it up and stuff like that. So
that's nuts, man.
That's
not. McDonald's will be next, but there's no way that they're gonna let Taco Bell up them in any kind of fast food capacity. If you look at the fast food chain poll, Taco Bell's like 4th or 5th.
Mm-hmm.
You got McDonald's and Burger King kind of always competing. Mm-hmm. McDonald's is usually number 1. Yeah. Burger King is usually number 2. And Wendy's sometimes is number 3. Mm-hmm. It all depends on where you live in your area and stuff too.
Yeah.
Some people would say Jack in the Box. Some people would say Arby's. Some people would say, In-N-Out Burger or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like there's so many different ones. And McDonald's for sure will jump in on this. Yeah. And you're going to get like, it's going to be cheaper and it's going to have more options.
Well, I think that's why they did it for $10, because it's like, I feel like they're just trying it. They're like, well, let's see how many idiots there are out there to pay this. And hopefully they all forget about it. And in a year, they've given us $120 and we didn't give them 365 tacos.
Right. But then how much are they losing on those people who actually do it?
Dude, the tacos are fucking cost like 20 cents to make. You know what I'm saying? They're already making money on like them selling it for like $1.60 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's gonna be somebody trying to loophole it. I mean, like, me, I'm always trying to skirt the system. So they're trying to like see what we can do.
Well, what you can do is maybe you
go
can
to different Taco Bells.
You just buy it 3 times. So you pay $30 a month, and then you can get 3 tacos a day.
Oh my God, no. What do you work for Taco Bell secretly? Like, I don't know about it.
How many times are you going to like physically go to Taco Bell because
for one taco
because you can't order like Uber Eats or DoorDash one taco. That's just, you can't do it. Like, there's a minimum order.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're trying to get your free taco, and you shouldn't be able to get it through DoorDash or whatever.
You have to I don't know. It says it's through the app, so you probably have to physically go there.
Right. Well, it's probably like you just order it, like you order your stuff, and then you just go there and you pick it up. Taco. Whatever, bro. You're gonna have to entice me with something else, Taco Bell. I mean, listen. Now that they sell the Chipotle sauce. Mm-hmm. Now for Taco Bell at stores.
Well, they're doing that with everything. You can buy the Chick-fil-A sauce and stuff like that,
Well, I'm saying like now that they're selling it, like I don't really eat Taco Bell as much out as I used to. I just have it at home and make it myself. They got all the ingredients out, so
yeah.
But I don't know, man. I guess my biggest gripe with Taco Bell is like, why you keep taking away the nacho fries, bro? Like, why you keep taking them away? You take them away, you bring them back. You take them away.
It's like the McRib, bro.
Clearly, they work. Clearly, they're delicious. People want to eat them.
They want them to be like the McRib,
No,
they want it to be limited.
How about be a staple?
Limited.
How about that? I hate when these fast food places just they give you something great and then they take it away.
They take.
Burger King used to have these awesome little tiny sourdough hamburgers. It was like sourdough.
They were like $1, or like $1.09 or something.
$1, and they were so great, bro. And they tried to come back with a couple times.
Well, they did the bigger
never
ones.
The same.
Nah, they did the bigger ones. It wasn't the small ones. It wasn't like the junior bacon cheese.
It was It was the bread. It was the bread. The bread was like it was just better. And like Burger King has done this kind of stuff like over the years a couple times. I mean, like they had that one time where they like made like coated fries with like salt on them, baked in already, which was weird. And then they took away the chicken tenders.
Johnny said Taco Bell won the fast food wars and demolition.
No, that's true. They did win the wars, yeah. But I don't know. The chicken tenders thing pissed me off too, man. The chicken tenders used to be amazing back in the day.
Taco Bell was running the late night thing for a little while because they were open like super late than everybody else.
Right.
Like, there's a couple McDonald's that are 24 hours, but not all of them,
Right. That's true. That's true.
So
All right, Taco Bell. Well, you got one up on everybody today. Well,
let's
let's
see.
see how you do tomorrow.
I can't even imagine like you know how bad like you would feel after you ate 30 days of a taco a day from Taco Bell, like, and then you would eat more because you wouldn't just get one taco, you'd get more, so you'd get like, dude, you'd
They
get
would
so
start
fat.
calling you. They would start calling you the Demolition
Yeah, I
Man.
was gonna say you'd get like so fat and like be like bad skin, like the Super Size Me guy. Like, didn't they
Oh yeah.
realize like that was a bad idea to eat fast food every day for a month? And now Taco Bell's like, pay us and we'll make it happen for you.
Yeah. No, they should include other stuff if they were smart about it. All right, Taco Bell.
Like a free
Listen
item
up.
a day.
I'm gonna give you some gold now. So pay me up. I don't want to be paid in tacos, but
You get one taco a day forever.
no. What they should do is they should have like,
You wouldn't even take it.
specialty merchandise. So
Uh-oh.
if they had specialty merchandise for when like you subscribe, you get the t-shirt, you get a hat, you get some socks, some dumb
And a
cheap
chance
stuff
to
to
win a
them.
PlayStation.
You get a chance to win let's say like a trip to the Taco Bell hotel in Las Vegas.
I want to
So
go to
like,
their laboratory where they like come up with concoctions on like
I
new.
wouldn't want to go there. I probably never eat there
Like,
again
you
if I went.
serious? Nah, dude. They like have it all there, and they're like, all right, let's make the coolest burrito ever, type shit. Like,
That's different. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I thought you meant like how it's made and stuff. I was
no,
like,
not
I
how
wanna
it's
see
made. It's just there. It's just like you make up the new concoctions, like that they're gonna do. Like,
That's cool. I can make something for them.
you know.
But definitely some swag. If they brought out some swag, if they brought out some kind of specialty deal where like you can win a trip, like I said, to the hotel, where they let people get married and stuff like that for $500. You can have a bouquet of sauces that's like for the flowers.
That's
Um,
funny.
but if they did something like that, or even just like I don't know, something promotional, something fun. I mean, it's Taco Bell. They were always like off the wall and silly and crazy and like gave out like crazy stuff. Like let's get that back, Taco Bell,
I know.
like
They were
give out some
edgy with
cool
their
stuff.
sauce packets and everything, bro.
Yeah, give me a reason why I want to join the subscription other than a taco a month, because that's not, I mean, like our free taco, because that's not
Taco a
gonna do
day,
it.
bro.
It's not gonna do it. Let me, like, I can cut the line or something like that. Like I don't have to wait. Like something different,
I get to spit on the person behind me when I'm in line.
I don't know. Give me like a free prize or something. And speaking of free prize, what's up, Taco Bell? Why? How come you don't got no like really good kids meal?
Man.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Do they not have a kids meal? I don't care.
They have a kids meal, but it's like it's corny. It's like they're giving a kid like a taco and like some like churro.
The twists. The twists.
Yeah, that's it.
Twist. My daughter loves those.
And like a map or something,
and a map.
to just give you something dumb, like a paper toy,
Okay.
like it's nothing crazy.
Man, maybe they don't like kids, bro.
I don't know.
And everywhere else caters to kids. Taco Bell's fuck your kid, bro.
Yeah, like your kid could eat a quesadilla or not.
Like the menu's right there. Just cut it in half. Just cut it in half.
There you go. Oh man, all this talk of Taco Bell is making me want to get a subscription, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to get it right now. I'm about to get the Taco Bell app, get that $10 in so I go get my free taco. I would not drive to Taco Bell for free taco. And there's one right down the road too. There's one like literally it probably take
bro.
Me, like...
If I got a subscription, they're bringing it to me.
I know.
They're bringing me the taco. Perfect. And if it's wrong, they're gonna take it back and bring it back to me.
What if they like negotiate and be like, we'll meet you halfway?
No.
That's it. All right. So the Taco Bell plan is not for you.
No, it's not for me. The subscription base. I'm sorry, Taco Bell. Throw in some swag.
They got some kinks they got to work out.
Make some cool stuff. I don't know. Have some cool Taco Bell games on the app or something. Like trying to catch tacos. Like, come on, get with the times, bro.
Get with the times, bro. All right, man. Well, we definitely went through a nice little list today. I know we were like throwing it in there towards the end, like, oh, let me talk about this. Let's talk about it. It's just like, it's weird. There was a lot of stuff this week. Some weeks there's nothing, you know. So this week there was just happened to be a lot of stuff. We didn't have a Deadpool this week, which is good.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
The first week
First week in a while. First week in a while.
First week this year we didn't have a Deadpool, which is cool. So who's gonna outlive everybody?
I don't know. Keith Richards. Definitely.
What about Clint Eastwood, bro? He's up there too, man.
Yeah, I think we said that last week too. And Willie Nelson.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
man. Those guys are old, bro. You know, Neil Young. He's just pissed a lot of people off, and he's just at an age where he shouldn't be pissing a bunch of people off, man.
Yeah.
And usually, when you're that age, you should be a little bit more humble and just like, hey, thanks for all this money that I've been swimming in for the last like 3 decades. Why would I want to fight with Joe? Like, what does that even make? It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. And then there was another lady who said that she was gonna drop off Spotify too. I wasn't sure. Joni something. I don't know.
Joni and Chachi.
I don't know. I seen it or whatever. I was like, okay, like I've never even heard of you, man. Like, all the bums are gonna drop off Spotify and make it better. Like, do us all a favor. let's save bandwidth.
Oh my god.
Like, I need the 6 million idiots who listen to Neil Young's bandwidth clogging up Joe Rogan's podcast. Come on, man.
Right? Who's not going to be on Joe Rogan's side? Come on. He's awesome.
So that's where we are with that. So, but yeah, man. So good show today. Make sure to like and follow us. We'll throw the episode on YouTube. It'll be up there in a little bit.
Yeah.
We really appreciate everybody tuning in.
Thanks so much, guys. It's been awesome.
All right. We'll catch everybody later.
Peace.